What's going on, guys? My name is Josh, and the day we've all been waiting for, the Scream trailer, is finally here. I am so excited. You have no idea. Now, before we get started, if you could please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Now, you better watch out because it's time to get this video started. Let's go. Followed my channel at all, we have definitely talked a lot about Scream, about the new movie, and yeah, I'm so excited that we finally got our first look. We have the trailer. I'm so excited. So my goal today is, first I want to watch the video with you guys together, and then we're gonna break it down. Guys, so let's get started. Here we go. Oh my god, that looks like the original house. Casey Becker's house. Tara's getting a call. Jenna Ortega. Oh my god, is she gonna be the open and kill? You should answer it. This isn't Amber.
This isn't funny, Amber.
Oh my god.
Would you like to play a game, Tara?
Ghostface sounds creepy. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, yikes.
Doors unlocked. All doors
Oh my god,
locked.
this doors are gonna give me a panic attack.
Doors unlocked.
Oh my god. Oh! Oh my god. God. Oh, is she gonna be the open to kill? Oh. Sydney!
Hello?
It's happening. 3 attacks so far. Do you have a gun?
3 attacks.
I'm Sydney Prescott. Of course I have a gun.
Oh my god, yeah, Sydney.
Something about
That's a
this one
killer
just
line.
feels different.
Samantha?
Samantha.
I know who you are.
I've been through this a lot.
The two final
This is
girls
your
meeting.
life now, which means that whoever this is going to keep coming for you. You ready for this?
Oh my god, Gail and Sydney. Yes. Duo. Oh my god. A hospital scene.
rules to surviving.
Oh.
The attacks were all on people related
Do
to
we
the
go over the
original
rules with the new group?
Whatever his link is to our
Oh my
past,
god, you guys.
it's pulled us all back here.
Dr. Judy. Oh my
And
god,
I
this
won't
hospital
sleep
scene
until
looks
he's on the
crazy.
ground.
God. Oh my god.
Hello, Sydney.
Hello, Sydney.
It's an honor.
You guys, I have freaking goosebumps. I don't even know what to say. Oh my god, I have complete goosebumps. Oh my god, that was so good. That was well worth the wait. What do you, oh my god, we need to break this trailer down. I cannot believe I'm literally have goosebumps. That was so cool. So before I get started in the trailer breakdown, I do want to give my thoughts on the new Scream trailer. Oh my god, first of all, this trailer is awesome. I am so excited for this movie. This trailer definitely has got me hyped. It does look like, Ghostface is targeting a new group of friends. And yeah, that looks like the originals are really coming back to help support these new characters and help them try to stop the murders. I'm definitely so excited though. And I definitely was, surprised that the originals were in the trailer as much as they were and featured. Because I thought that, maybe their roles wouldn't be that big. And that's still debatable. They might not be in the movie that much, but definitely in this trailer, they're a big part of it. So it does seem like they will be a big part of the storyline as well. Either way, I'm so excited though that, yeah, this trailer definitely did what it intended to do. It got me excited. And I do think all Scream fans will be excited for as well. And not even non-Scream fans, I think, are going to be really interested as well. So it's awesome that this trailer is finally out. And yeah, it's going to probably be playing now for Halloween season before Halloween Kills. So I definitely think we're going to get a lot of, interest in this movie. So I'm super excited for that. So now that we're going to do that, now that we talked about that, I do want to get into the trailer breakdown. I do think there is a lot of spoilers in this trailer if you look close enough. So I would say if you're not interested in spoilers, you probably would want to stop now because I'm really going to break it down. And yeah, I definitely think there's a ton of spoilers in this. So let's get started. So first up, we have the opening shot looks like a house. This house definitely reminds me of Casey Becker's house. Just the look of it, the fact the trees look like it. I know in other shots that we've seen, there's like a swing. Definitely reminds me of Casey Becker's house in that opening kill in the original Scream. Not Casey Becker's house, but definitely gives me that same feel. Definitely reminds me of it. We do see that looks like Tara gets a phone call, and that's on September 23rd at 9:38 p.m. So we do know this movie is going to be taking place in fall, which is really cool. Now, next we see, yes, that Tara gets a phone call, and then it does look from this that Tara is going to be, from the trailer anyways, that Tara is going to be the opening kill. This definitely reminds me of the original Murder with Casey Becker, and I know as far as this trailer goes, they definitely want to make this more terrifying, this movie more terrifying, and it definitely more scary, and just as far as this goes, this definitely kind of gives me similar vibes as that original Murder of Casey Becker. So we see that Tara is texting, looks like with her friend Amber, who's played by Mikey Madison. But then she then after texting, she pretty much finds out that this isn't Amber, and she's really talking to Ghostface. So then the scene one, I gotta say, the scene's probably a lot longer than the trailer makes it look. I bet you the scene, he's probably talking to her on the phone, I do believe, for a while. But then we do see, Tara's probably scared. She runs outside, and as soon as she opens the door, Ghostface is there, and he stabs her. And then looks like she kind of goes back inside, locks the door, and she's using her, Ghostface somehow is able to hack, looks like one of her phone apps or one of her apps, and he keeps unlocking the doors. And she's locking the doors with her phone, and he's unlocking them. So somehow he's hacked her security system. Definitely looks terrifying, and she looks terrified as far as the scene goes. This definitely looks like a scary scene. And then we see another shot pretty much where Ghostface is in the house, he's behind her, and he's pretty much it looks like Ghostface is killing Tara. And it does look like Tara is going to be the opening kill. This opening kill definitely is terrifying. Just from a little bit we saw, this definitely looks like an intense, scary scene. So next I want to go into, so next we see, looks like Dewey is pretty much calls Sidney Prescott, and he says, it's happening again, 3 attacks so far. Do you have a gun? Then we hear Sidney say, I'm Sidney Prescott. Of course I own a gun. First of all, love seeing them together. And then that line is so awesome. I love that line from Sidney. Any line Sidney says is awesome, but that is an awesome line. I'm Sidney Prescott. Of course I have a gun. That is awesome. So next we see, looks like Kyle Gallner's character, Vince, is getting attacked by Ghostface. Just from what we see in the trailer, it does look like Ghostface is going to kill his character. But he attacks him, looks like where he's at his car. It almost looked like an alley, but we do see, Ghostface attacking Vince. So next we see Sidney, it looks like she goes up to Sam, introduces herself, and Sam says, I know who you are. And then pretty much Sidney goes into, I've been through this a lot. So this definitely looks like, Tara has been murdered, Sam's sister, and looks like Ghostface, yes, is targeting this new group of friends, and Sidney is pretty much offering Sam support and saying she's been through this a lot and giving her advice on how to get through these murders. Because, yeah, Sidney, of all people, knows how to get through these murders. So, first of all, I think that's awesome. Sam's the new final girl. We know Sidney's the final girl of the Scream movie, so the two final girls meeting, kind of talking, I think it's going to be an awesome scene. So next we see, looks like Ghostface, and we see a shot, and it looks like Ghostface is at Stu's house. So that's definitely Stu's house, and Ghostface is there. I love that we're going back to Stu's house, by the way. Next, it looks like we get a picture. It looks like a Mindy Meeks. So this is gonna be Martha Meeks' daughter, Randy's niece. Mindy Meeks Martin, she looks like she's at a party, and just looking at that, it does look like she's at Stu's house. So that old house, Stu's house, I don't know who's living there now, but it does look like there might be a party there, and looks like, Mindy Meeks is there. And next we see, there's a voiceover, and Sidney's pretty much saying the killer is going to go after Sam and her friends. We do see a quick glance of all the new characters, pretty much all of Sam's friends. Next we see a shadow of Ghostface, And this does look like it's an alley, so we kind of see a pretty much a shadow of Ghostface, but it looks like a really cool shot. This definitely still looks like that same scene with Vince being murdered. I know he's in, pretty much looks like Ghostface is in front of the car, and the car, because the lights are on Ghostface, is making this creepy shadow. The shadow, you know, it definitely is awesome, but it's a cool shot though, I gotta say. Next we see, looks like a shot of Sydney. She is busting out her guns. So Sydney is pretty much ready to, you know, take on Ghostface, and she's busting out her guns. We see a shot of, looks like Sydney and Gale, and just this shot of Sydney and Gale, it does look like, you know, Sydney and Gale, just from this shot, are at Stu's house. So my guess is Ghostface attacks the new characters at Stu's house. There's a party, Ghostface attacks them, and then looks like Sydney and Gale show up to stop Ghostface. We see Sydney say, "Are you ready for this?" And Gale says, "Me," or so pretty much says, "Never." So it does look like, you know, Sydney and Gale are going to team up, and they're going to try to help these new characters and stop Ghostface. This is going to be an awesome shot, awesome scene. This does look like this is probably the final act of the movie, but I love that, you know, Sydney and Gale are still going to stop him after all these years. They're going to go, you know, try to stop this new killer. Now, next we see a shot of, looks like Chad Meeks. So this is going to be Martha Meeks' son and Randy's nephew. Looks like Chad Meeks Martin. He looks like he's attacked by Ghostface. So Ghostface has tried to kill him. Yes, we see Ghostface attacking Chad. It definitely looks like, you know, Chad might get killed by Ghostface. But we definitely see Ghostface attacking Chad. So next up we see looks like a girl screaming, and that girl screaming looks like it's Amber. So I don't know if Ghostface is attacking her or maybe she finds a body, but we definitely see Amber screaming. So next we see looks like Sam is at Stu's old house, and she looks like she's on the phone. So yes, it looks like, you know, Sam gets a call. She's talking to Ghostface, and for whatever reason, this new killer is after this new group of friends, or this new group of kids. And if he's already killed Tara, he definitely wants to kill Sam. So for whatever reason, he has a reason to kill Sam. And yeah, it looks like the killer is definitely, you know, talking to Sam, probably threatening her. And yeah, this is going to be the showdown. Sam's the new final girl, so the showdown between, you know, Ghostface, this new Ghostface, and Sam. I love that this takes place at Stu's house. I'm hoping we get an awesome chase scene, some awesome chase scenes as far as this house goes. But yeah, I'm excited for this showdown and to kind of see Sam as a badass. So next we get a Ghostface. Looks like Ghostface is trying to kill someone at the hospital. You can't really tell who he's trying to kill. This person might have already been attacked before. They look like they're in a wheelchair, and Ghostface is trying to kill them. And just, yeah, you really can't tell who it was though. So maybe Ghostface tries to kill someone, they end up in the hospital, and then he comes back to try to finish the job. So next we see a shot of, looks like Dewey going over the new rules with the cast. So pretty much with the new characters. So he's kind of going over how to survive a horror movie and pretty much breaking the rules down for the new characters and the audience. Since this has been so long, a lot of people aren't probably familiar with the rules. So he's going over them. And who knows, there could be new rules in this. So that's exciting. Now, next we see, looks like we hear Sam saying, so pretty much when Dewey's talking to this group, Sam's there, and she's saying the attacks are happening on people related to the original killers, which is interesting. So I don't know if the killer, whoever this killer is targeting, that has to do with the original killers. He's targeting people. So that's definitely interesting to see why these characters are being targeted. So next we see a shot of, looks like Liv, the character Liv, pretending to cut her own throat. Now, she definitely is giving me creepy vibes. I wouldn't be surprised if she turns out to be a killer. She definitely is giving me a little crazy. So next we see, we're back at the hospital. Looks like we see Dewey at the hospital, and Dewey looks like shows up. Ghostface is attacking one of the characters, and it looks like Dewey shows up to try to stop Ghostface. Death definitely looks like, I don't know, even though I'm nervous for Dewey because I do think that Ghostface may kill Dewey at the hospital. But Dewey's going to maybe die trying to protect some of these characters. Ugh. But definitely intense. So next we hear a voiceover pretty much saying, looks like whatever the link is our past has pulled us all back here. So it's pretty much Sydney saying like their past is pulling them back to, you know, try to help stop this. Now next we see, it looks like a Deputy Judy chase scene. So Deputy Judy's in her car and looks like she's chasing someone. So there's definitely, Deputy Judy is chasing someone in her car. So next we see a scene of, looks like she's running in the hospital. So it does look like she's running from Ghostface. So when Ghostface attacks at the hospital, looks like he might also try to, kill Sam as well. Besides that person who was in the wheelchair, I do think, Sam's going to be attacked. We see next we see, it's pretty much Sydney talking to Sam, saying she won't sleep until this killer's in the ground. So pretty much that same conversation, Sydney's offering her support and saying she's going to try to stop this killer. We see another shot of Sydney and Gail at Stu's house. Or pretty much, at Stu's house. So this definitely kind of gives us further proof that, they're showing up to stop the killer kind of at Stu's house. And then it does look like, so this next we'll go over, looks like, we have a screenshot of, looks like Dewey at the hospital again. Looks like he's fighting Ghostface. I do think this is probably when I would imagine that Dewey gets killed. Poor Dewey. So next, we see, it looks like Sam's looks like Stu's house at that same scene, and she's holding a knife. So, looks like Ghostface is probably after her, and she's fighting back. So, she definitely looks like a badass, the final girl. Now, okay, we also see another shot of, looks like Richie's being attacked by Ghostface. Could be at the hospital, but does look like Richie's being attacked. Now, next scene, we see, looks like Gail is very distressed. She's upset. My guess is it looks like Gail finds out that Dewey dies, and she's, heartbroken. This scene is going to be hard to watch. If Dewey does die and Gail finds out, this is going to be an intense and emotional scene. But it looks like Gail, to me, this tells me Gail finds out that Dewey died. Now, next, we see Sam. Looks like Sam's fighting back it looks like Sam's fighting back, and it looks like she's fighting back, fighting the killer, and she might be, she's definitely at Stu's house. I just don't know where. From the shot, I'm like, could she be in the garage? Could they have another garage fight scene? I don't know, maybe not, but definitely looks like Sam's fighting back. We see another shot of, looks like Ghostface. This is just kind of tells you how intense this opening scene is going to be. So Ghostface has already tears on the ground, and he pretty much stomped and breaks her leg. I know they said in this movie it's going to be really, really brutal. The kills are going to be brutal. And poor Tara's getting her leg stomped by Ghostface. So next we see, now this looks like Sydney's in the kitchen of Stu's house, and someone's on fire. My guess is one of the killers is on fire. So Sydney is facing one of the killers, and somehow, the killer is being killed. That's the way I take this is, the killer's on fire. So maybe Sydney killed it, someone else killed the killer. But this is definitely, I want Sydney to live. So if Sydney kills the killer and this is the last kill, I will be happy. But it looks like, to me, this looks like one of the killers is on fire. Now, next we see another shot of, looks like this is Amber, that Amber is being attacked by Ghostface. It looks like that similar scene as earlier where she was screaming. So Amber looks like she is being attacked. We see another scene of, looks like Mindy is fighting the killer. So the killer is trying to kill Mindy Meeks, and she's fighting back. And then pretty much the last shot of this trailer is we see Sydney entering. So this is when Gail and Sydney show up. They kind of probably are investigating and trying to stop Ghostface. They probably separate. But Sydney goes through the front door of Stu's house. And this is probably the first time she's entered the house since those original murders in the original movie. So this is definitely an iconic moment that Sydney's back at this house and entering it for the first time to stop Ghostface after all these years. Then we hear pretty much Ghostface saying, "Hello, Sydney. It's an honor to meet you." So it's an honor. That is just, that scene at the very ending of the trailer definitely gives me chills. Because I don't think this Ghostface necessarily, it sounds like he has his own vendetta. He wants to kill these new characters, not so much, Sydney. But Sydney is an icon, and she definitely is known for the Woodsboro murders. So the fact that this killer is going to face off against her, that's kind of where he's saying it's an honor to meet you. So we'll get a Sydney and this new killer and a Sydney, face down. So definitely super excited. So yes, I guess my big takeaways from watching and really breaking down the trailer is what I think is, I do think Tara's going to be the opening kill. Sam's going to probably return home. Ghostface is going to be trying to target, you know, these new characters, or these new characters. Dewey's going to pretty much offer his support to these new characters. He's going to call Sydney. I do think Dewey's going to be initially helping these new characters and trying to, you know, get them through these murders. I do think then Dewey's probably going to die at the hospital scene, which I don't want Dewey to die, but does not look good. Then I do think later, you know, these new characters are going to be facing Ghostface on their own. Then probably later at the third act of the movie, I do think then Gale and Sydney are going to show up, and then they're going to also try to help stop Ghostface as well. I do think, as far as this trailer goes, I think it's a smart idea to definitely feature, you know, the original characters in the trailer as much as they do, because that's definitely going to help promote the movie, and that's, you know, as a fan, I want to see the original characters. But I do think it is a little, I do think this movie is going to be more about the new characters, not so much the original ones. So I do think we'll probably see Dewey in the beginning part of the movie, and then Sydney and Gale at the last act of the movie. But it's mainly going to be about these new characters. But yeah, definitely super excited. And oh, this definitely gives me chills. I think Sam looks like a badass. Just watching this, she's definitely going to be a badass, and I'm just super excited to see, yeah, what is Ghostface? Why is he targeting these new characters? He's targeting people related to the original murderers, so related to Billy and Stu. So it definitely, I'm excited to kind of see all of that. And yeah, I'm really crossing my fingers. You know, the main thing, I really hope Sydney lived. That's my main thing. And yeah. Oh, but either way, I'm so excited, you guys. I know this is a long video, but what do you guys think? We finally have the trailer. What did you, did I miss anything in my breakdown? I definitely need your comments, you guys. Please let me know. One, what did you think of the trailer? Did I miss anything? What did you think of my trailer breakdown? Do you think I'm pretty accurate on what I guessed? Do you think I'm wrong? Please leave your comments below. I could talk about Scream all day. So yes, thank you as always. Thank you guys so much for watching.